Suns in full.
Hey.
Suns in full. Suns in full. Suns in full.
What?
So all I heard, Suns in full.
Whew. I can't believe, bro. Suns in four. It's over.
It's
Suns
over,
in four.
man. Suns in full.
Suns in four. Wait.
I think got game 7 going on Sunday, man, or something like that.
I can't believe that, bro. I picked Suns in fours, and I'm not really wrong with my predictions when I say Suns in fours. So this can't be right.
Yeah, they told us how they say you crazy if you thought the Mavs could take the 7 or anything like that.
Oh, dang,
so it's no way.
What the heck are we thinking, man? I don't believe this. YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Glow Game. MFFLs. What's good, everybody? Welcome, y'all. Welcome. I'm glad y'all are here. Welcome to a brand spanking hot off the oven episode of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production. Listen, guys, I'm still out here with it. Still out here with it. You know what I mean? Suns and four. It is your boy Real. And joining me is the man that did not believe me when I told him Suns and four. It is your boy King. What's up, King?
Nothing much, man. That one felt good. Let's talk about it.
I'm just glad to see the Suns and four, bro.
Suns
Prediction is coming true, baby. Suns and four. I'm talking about. Let's get into it, man. But before we do all that, King, hold up. I know you're excited to let the people know Suns and four, but we got to tell the people how this works, man. For those who are brand new to the channel, we usually give you guys our overall reactions. We give you our positives. We give you our negatives. We give out the game ball no matter the wins and the losses. And the most important part of the show, guys, our favorite part of the show, goes to you, ladies and gentlemen. We take your questions and your comments. So, King, man, you ready to tell the people why we say Suns and four?
You already know. Let's do it.
All right, man. Go ahead and tell the people, man, what the score was, King.
Look, it was 113-86 for the good guys. The series tied at 3-3.
Yeah, Suns and four. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Go ahead and tell them who the top performers were in this Suns and four.
Devin Booker got you 19, 8, 3, 1 and 1. Luka Doncic got you 33, 11, 8 and 4.
Yeah, them Booker numbers looking terrific, boy. Look at that, Suns and four. But I told you Suns and four, bro.
We call that the Luka special.
Yes, sir. The Luka special. I'm gonna go ahead and let the people know, man, why the Suns winning in four in this game, real quick, King. Here we go with these stats. As y'all know, Dallas shot 45% from the field, 41% from three, 27 from 36 from the free throw line. Suns shot 39%, 33 from three, 85% from the free throw line, 18 of 21. That's why it's Suns and four right there, King. So, do you want to know what the vibes were leading into this game, King?
Yeah, what were the vibes? Acting tough when they were up, huh?
Everybody act tough when they up, King. Ain't that funny how that works? Yeah. Didn't we get a few fans of the other team kind of hitting us up and kind of just, the fans of the front runner. I'm gonna start calling them the Phoenix front runners. That's gonna be their names from now on. The Phoenix front runners. Because when they're up, you get this.
Yeah.
But when they down, you get this. Did you say something, King? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I had to read your body language there because I didn't hear nothing. That's what you get when you're front runner. You do this when you're up. You do this when you're down. It's funny how that goes, man. This was probably the highlight pretty much of the game right here, man, for one Luka Doncic.
There are some players whose greatness supersedes the rules. And Luka Doncic is one of those players.
King, you want to know how dominant he was today?
He had 2 of those.
I think that's a misprint. I don't think that's right. Because Booker's clearly the best player in this series, so that can't be right.
Absolutely. Devin Booker, 4th in MVP voting. The best player on the best team in the NBA. Absolutely, man. You know how it goes.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, King. Go ahead and let these folks know, man, what your overall reactions of this game is tonight.
Let's stop playing. Mavs in 7. y'all know what it is. Mavs in 7.
I'm still with King. I'm still with Suns in 4, bro. I don't know about you. I'm still with Suns.
We took care of business. We won every game at home, as we had to. We already knew we have to take care of one in Phoenix. It doesn't matter where you get it. It doesn't matter when it happens. We need one in Phoenix. We're going to have the best player on the court, as we know. You just showed the graphic, which showed that he could go and, cross out two players, the two best players on Phoenix by himself. We need guys to just show up. Spencer Dinwiddie, sighting finally. Hopefully we can get another one from him. This is a big game, man. They just locked these guys down. You could tell they came with, aggression. I never felt like the Phoenix Suns were in it. I felt like they were out of it the whole game. I don't know if it's just that front run coming again or they were just out of it. The Mavericks just locked them down, basically. CP3, D-Book couldn't do anything. D-Book looked good maybe the first quarter, and then he just disappeared. DeAndre Ayton, I think I told you before, I feel like what they should do now is just let DeAndre Ayton score. Like, he's the guy. Let him just go, and everybody else should shut down everybody else. That's how it felt today. In my opinion, DeAndre was on one in the inside, but nobody else could do anything else. Jay Crowder did a little push into Frank Ntilikina, which got him an offensive foul, but it looked like it may have actually hurt Chris Paul's shooting hand. He was down holding it after that, and then went straight to the bench and had trainers and all looking at it. So it's another thing to look out for in Game 7. I think we can do it, guys. I know I've been saying it all year. I've been standing behind it. I told y'all this team is special. I really believe it. Even when we were down 0-2, I didn't think it was done. It was a wrap. One game with Luka. That's what it's coming down to, y'all. One game with our guy. He can go do it. That's basically what it is.
Yep, I definitely agree with you, man. I think we got it. I think we can do it. You play this game to get to these type of situations. Like you said, the best player in the league on our team in this series, we have him on our team in the show tonight. Luka doing Luka-ish things out there. This is gonna be the situation, man, where everybody got to show up in this game, man. They got to show up. And like you said, man, with the front runner, your boy D-Book came to the game in all black. Bro, I'm ready. I'm ready to have to like that dude, bro. I ain't know, and it's crazy. You come in there, you front run from the get go, coming through the tunnel, but then you acquired all game.
Yep,
you acquired. And like I said, we just showed you the video where Luka said, everybody tough when they up, and he took it to heart in his show tonight. He dominated from the get go. Like I said, man, the defense showed up, man. The crowd came with energy. Thank you, AAC, man. Thank y'all. Y'all came with that energy, man, to help this team, man. And it showed tonight. It was real loud in there. A lot of, matter of fact, man, a lot of turnovers for Phoenix. We'll definitely get into all that here in a little bit. But yeah, man, just the defense, the energy. Luka coming out with aggression. Kid making adjustments. I think kind of like what you were saying, the fact that I think it looked like, for what you were saying, it looked like Kid let Ayton get his a little bit, but you're staying home on Booker, and it's always two bodies on Booker, and it's always a lone defender on Chris Paul. And I think they did exactly what I told you in the last video. What I thought they should have did, throw more bodies at these guys, man, to kind of wear them down or whatever. And it showed with Chris Paul. Can you let me know why Chris Paul hasn't showed up since game 2?
He turned 37.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Sons of folk. Devin Booker he got multiple bodies thrown at him too. I like the way Frank Ntilikina's playing on him, man, playing mad aggressive. Very underrated defender, man.
He's awesome,
very underrated defender. So I definitely got to give him his props, man. King, let's go ahead and just stop all the formalities, man. Let's go ahead and just get into our positive takeaways, man. Go ahead and let the folks know what your positives were.
Bro, this is gonna be one of those shows I know you were like, wow, you taking the cheap way out and not really giving negatives. But bro, they're one.
I don't have one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There were you got Dorian Finney-Smith with 4 points. You know, and like wow, Dodo only had 4 points, but Dodo played his butt off. They switched the roles as well. They had Dodo now playing CP3 and Reggie Bullock.
How do you feel about that?
I like that. I know Dodo got in foul trouble and all, but I liked it. I thought of that. You see, it worked on Devin Booker better. Reggie Bullock is for Devin Booker had problems. I'm just saying we had the best defensive performance so far in the series, and they switched the roles. So I mean, I'm just saying, I think Dodo can play faster guards. He showed it with like Damian Lillard. For some reason, you think he's a bigger guy, but he's good as far as body and showing his length.
I think he can go at 1 through 5. To be honest with you.
Yeah, truly he can. Dodo can guard 1 through 5. It's not I think he can. He can guard 1 through 5. But that was my main positive. First and foremost,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah,
first and foremost, before we even get into that, I'm proud of this team. Like I want you guys to know, I don't want to be a front runner and all. I'm gonna keep it real. I know it's a game 7. Anything can happen in game 7. But for the Mavericks to be in a game 7 against, the team that I was talking to Rel before the show, saying that when Giannis didn't have, like all-stars beside him or anything, or even one all-star beside him, because Chris Middleton still was an all-star, you could build a wall. And, teams are building walls and stopping this guy. The Dallas Mavericks are playing the team that the Giannis beat last year in the finals that's supposed to be better than the team of last year that they had. And they have them in the game 7 with one all-star on his team. I know a lot of folks are now saying Luke is the second best, and who between Luke and Giannis is just those two now I'm seeing on Twitter. If this right here, this guy getting into a game 7 alone against the number 1 team by far in the NBA doesn't show you he's the best player in the NBA, I don't know what more he can do. Like, we've been yelling it over and over on this show, and it just shows up over and over again in big moments. This guy just shows up. Like, one thing you know what, death taxes and Luka Doncic. That's how it feels right now. Like, you're going to get him, especially in the playoffs. Yeah. But Dodo, 4 points. I felt like he played okay, even with his fouls. I felt like he got a couple iffy fouls as well, 1 or so iffy fouls, but it was okay. He was fine with his minutes. Reggie Bullock, man. Reggie Bullock, I told you a few shows ago, sign him already to an extension. And you were like, oh, not already, don't do it yet. And I'm like, all right, man, I can see it already. This guy, Reggie Bullock, he deserves the money based off of alone the difference he's made in this team this season. Coming off of the Josh Richardson experiment we had last year, sorry to Kershaw, but going from that to coming to this guy now, like the big moments he's had in these playoffs alone, but during the whole season, especially the second half of the season when he got hot, just major, like big. And I still, again, will say it's one of the best offseason moves of the year that people aren't talking about still enough. Dwight Powell, I felt like gave us good minutes today. Like I felt like Dwight Powell was on there and was doing his job on the floor. It was, I know he gave us 8 points or something like that, but I felt like he did his job. Like he was fine. He was catching some lobs, got 2 of them, I think, his points, made some free throws, missed a couple as well, but it's all good. And Jalen Brunson, man, thank you, JB. Jalen Brunson is figuring out this Phoenix defense. It is what it is. We were watching the development over the series of Jalen Brunson figure out the Phoenix Suns defense and its length and all. It's like the process I said, let JB go through because, we seen him struggle last year, but let's see if he can actually adjust, if he can make adjustments. Being a number 2 guy and all, he's allowed to have bad games and all. It is what it is because he's a number 2. He's not a number 1. Right. And JB's showing again, like, I right now, my feelings, I don't know, man, if you let JB go still, because JB showed back up. Like, right now, is he not the 3rd best player in the series?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
People will say Chris Paul, but like I said, Chris Paul hasn't showed up since game 2.
Yeah, Chris Paul's not playing better than Jalen Brunson right now. So, JB's been huge. He's going to get the bag. It is what it is. No need to talk about Luka. We already know what he does. Maxi Kleber with 9 points off the bench. Again, you don't have to have major points, but you have to make your buckets. Maxi Kleber was 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from the 3. I mean, he made his buckets when he got his chances to shoot them. Bertans only had 3 points, but he had big buckets going towards big tries going towards the paint, which led to free throws that he was able to get. He's being aggressive, running the floor. And you got to see the garbage time minutes from everybody else because Frank and Dinwiddie as well. I'm sorry. Frank Ntilikina got 0 points, but Frank Ntilikina was huge. That was the biggest 0-point game maybe in Maverick history. Like, it was an incredible 0-point game. And I was perfectly fine with every minute that he played, all 21 minutes. And Spencer Dinwiddie, as I said, gave us a big 15, man. Like, that's it. That's all we need. I've been saying it before. If somebody gives us that, we get a 20 beside Luka and a 15 beside Luka. Like, it happens with another role player stepping up. Your two of your role players stepping up with the 3, 15, 20, and the 30 between Luka and 2 role players stepping up. That's a formula for the Mavericks to beat almost anybody. So it came up that way, man. Big time defense by Luka Doncic. I felt like this was his best defensive game of the series so far. And as he had the best defensive game of the series, the Mavericks had the best defensive game of the series. As we say,
you said it before.
It always flows with Luka. However he plays and goes out there, the rest of the team follows the Luka magic.
Yeah.
And just all around, just a great game, man. Jason Kidd had Monty Williams looking foolish out there. He was frustrated, I could tell. And yeah, man, like, it's nothing that's telling me we can't beat this team. We were one of the best road teams in the NBA. We just got to win one, man. Like, stop playing. Like, J Kidd needs to go talk to these guys and say, y'all gonna let them beat y'all 4 times when they're home? They that good? They gonna keep beating y'all 4 times? Y'all can't beat them once. So I just think we need to get it done. If anybody can get a ticket to the Suns Arena, please get over there. We need to try to get it as blue as possible. Yeah. Let's just do it, man. Like, let's just let all the chips, it's the game. Like, they have nothing to hold back. It's all Phoenix, pressure on Phoenix to get to the next round. Dallas has nothing to hold back. You throw everything out there for this game and get the dub, man.
Yes, sir. Let's see. King, you know how I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's break this down. You know the one thing that stuck out to me in this game?
What's that?
You're going to trip out with this number. Let's talk turnovers, King.
Yeah, absolutely. Woof.
Do you want to know what the turnover numbers were?
I know it was a lot to very little.
Bruh. Phoenix 22, Dallas 6.
Yeah. Man, Luka almost had a no-turnover game. I know he was mad when he threw that one to Booker.
Yeah. But 22-6, King.
Yeah.
That's the key right there of why Dallas won.
Yeah.
The fact that we doubled the assists from last game. We had 9 last game. We had 18 today. But a lot of that reason why it's not low, but it ain't high. Mm-hmm. And the reason why that is because Dallas had Jalen Brunson and Luka literally just cooking dudes off the dribble today. They capitalized on that. Dallas dominated them in fast breaks too. Dallas got a lot of fast break points today, 21-8 on that. Holding them to only 6 threes in this game, King.
Yeah.
6 threes. We talked about it at the beginning of the video. If y'all are just now tuning in, let me go ahead and show that one more time. This is a key too right here. Luka outplaying both Chris Paul and Devin Booker combined. He scored more than them, rebounded it more than them, and assisted more than them both combined. That's the key right there. That's the key. Like you said with the stats here, man. Let me just go ahead and just fast forward over here. Let's go to Spencer Dinwiddie. Finally showed up. It is not a coincidence that Spencer Dinwiddie showed up and we blew this team out by almost 20 points. So It's not a coincidence. That's what we've been asking for. Like you said, we're not asking you to go out there and get us 30 or anything like that, bro. We're just asking you to be an impactful player coming off the bench, and he did that tonight from the get-go. He was a little bit more aggressive tonight.
Yep.
Like you said, Frank Ntilikina had 0 points, but it was an impact he had on defense. It was very key. He was one of the reasons why Devin Booker didn't score until like in the third quarter after scoring in that first quarter. So that's very key for Frank Ntilikina, man. I know a lot of people are like, why Frank playing? This is why. Frank defense.
The Devin Booker stopper?
I think Frank is related to Ruben Patterson, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's his play cousin.
Yeah.
Like I said, Reggie Bullock made up for last game where he went over. He went 7 for 15 from the field, but he went 5 for 11 on threes, King. So that's key right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, like I said, Jalen showed up. Jalen was hitting timely buckets and stuff like that in the game. He didn't have to completely go out there and score 20 or anything like that. But the points that he was getting you in certain points in the game, you felt the impact.
Yeah,
that's what you want. Dodo only scored 4 points, but once again, what did he do on defense? He impacted the game on defense. He was the reason why, because they had him majority sticking Chris Paul. He was the reason why Chris Paul kind of struggled again tonight. Mm-hmm. And Dwight Powell, we got to give him props too. He brought energy, man. He only had 3 rebounds, but it felt like he was a little bit more impactful on that end as far as like boxing out the bigs and stuff like that. Because it looked like right now they're going from Ayton to Bismack Biyombo. Like they're not even putting JaVale McGee in. I guess that's Monty's way of adjusting to that or whatever. So
I think that's foolish, but okay.
Hey, I'm
Monty. Okay, I'm like keep doing it.
Hey, not complaining. But yeah, and then of course, like I said, Luka, man. What am I supposed to say about Luka?
What more can I say?
What am I supposed to say, bro? 33 points in 35 minutes. The dude from the jump dominated in this game, man. Let me just look at some of the Suns players here before we go over. Mikhail Bridges, man, seemed to be one of those type of role players. I think like we talked about with our role players. Mm-hmm. He don't show up on the road, but he shows up at home. So you definitely got to watch out for him in the next game. Chris Paul had 13, but it really didn't feel like it. I mean, I saw him hit like a couple of threes or whatever, but it really didn't feel like you really couldn't feel Chris Paul's impact, man. From a guy who went 14 for 14 in the Pelican series, and then to dominating game 2 the way he did, by scoring 28 points. Haven't seen that Chris Paul since. Nope. And so for him to only have 13, that's a good thing. I remember you said in the last video that, you know, if you kind of keep him around that range, you should be able to win the game, man. So that was a huge plus. I remember before the video, I was telling you, you said that DeAndre Ayton balled. To be honest with you, I didn't feel DeAndre Ayton out here like that, but he had 28, 21, and 11, which I think goes back to what you were saying when you broke it down. I think that they're going to live with Ayton getting his.
Bro, he's not live with Ayton. He's not dominant enough. If that makes sense. So because he's not dominant enough, he's not like Joel Embiid. Yeah. This was one of his games where you gave it to him. He's going to get like 26 to 30 if you give it to him. A Joel Embiid can get you 45 to 50. You feel me? If you just say he's going to kill you. So I think the answer is just let DeAndre Ayton just work.
Now, knowing what we know, King, would you still want DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah, I think I want him. I think he worked. So I told you, I think the issue is that it's like Devin Booker and them. Not to knock on Devin Booker, but
no, go ahead and knock him.
I think DeAndre Ayton with Luka would be better than with him being a third wheel with the other two guys. Like I feel like you can unlock his game if you use his athleticism more and all. So I would still take him. I don't know if I take him. The thing is, do we want to give the max for him is the question.
That's the part.
And I'm like, so I think he deserves a max, but I don't know if I want to give him a max to be my number 2 guy.
To be honest with you, bro, I feel like he's more valuable for Phoenix than anywhere else.
Yeah, they're going to lose out. If they let him go, they're going to hurt.
Yeah.
But if they lose this series, they're going to be stuck in mediocrity.
I think their thinking is kind of like what I brought up before when we talk about the value of the center position. Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, of course, you got Jokic, you got Embiid, you got Cat, guys like that. But those are only 3 you can name in the league. Yeah. Other than that, you got other teams with centers that's not making a lot of money. They don't put a lot of – it's kind of like running backs in football. They don't devalue that position. So they feel like for what they need at their position, they can pay a value price for them instead of paying – matter of fact, look at Rudy Gobert. Yeah. Rudy Gobert literally does one thing, but he's making,
30-something
super max money. And so they feel like for what that he can do, they can pay it a little cheaper than that. Say like a Bismack Biyombo, who's an energy defensive guy who can kind of man the paint for him and everything like that. Mm-hmm. But they didn't got to pay him that super max. And so that's what I'm thinking Phoenix thinking is on that, which is why I think me and you talked about it a couple videos ago. Was like, we see the way Dallas is playing. Like, would you be okay if they didn't go after one of these centers and maybe just go super duper wing heavy? That way they stick with their philosophy of how they've been doing so far in the playoffs.
If they win this series route, it's going to be a big question because now you feel me. They don't have to play against in the next round. It will be Golden State probably or Memphis. I'm not going to knock either one of them, but they could play with their style. Like I said, I think the white power will be huge against Golden State, but they can play with their style against these guys. So it's like, do you really go give Ayton that money if you just beat the team that Ayton's on with the Ayton? You feel me? Like, that's why I'm like, maybe that big guy thing isn't the way to go. That's why I brought that up to you and said, maybe you should just go a wing guy or a guy that could be a longer guy at the center position. Maybe they're not a natural center, but a guy that can get you more rebounds than Dwight Powell, a guy that can, defend better than Dwight Powell, like you said, Jeremy Grant or something like that, like you said, the powerful at the center position, a guy that can shoot threes, a guy that can also catch lobs, athletic enough to go do that. Like you can get one of those guys.
Kind of put the ball on the floor a little bit.
Yeah.
Too.
Like my issue with like I know people say John Collins. My issue with John Collins is the defense.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to go to a guy that may be even worse on defense than Dwight Powell being right there. I want a guy that can stand there and give me a defensive presence as well if we're going to have him in that center position. So that's my issue.
No, I 1,000,000% agree, man. Which is like I said, you play that 5 out, you add those wings. That way, I know we're gonna still be kind of doing the scrambling defense, but it'll be a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? Probably like more fluid, I guess.
Yeah,
it'll look a little bit more natural.
You got guys that can do it.
Yeah,
it's like the Clippers. You got guys that can do it.
Because I think if Dallas just adds like maybe 2 more wing guys and then like 1 vet, like another ball handler vet, you know what I mean? Like say a Dragic, bring like a Dragic in, you go get 2 more wings. I think we'll be good, man. I think we'll be good.
Sound like we talking about chicken.
How you say what?
Sound like we talking about chicken. Talking about these wings.
Yeah, 2 wings in the side. You got any more positives, man?
Nah, man, just all around positive game. Everybody
got any negatives in this game? I got 1.
Free throws.
Okay, never mind.
There you go. Free throws. I was talking to the lady saying, I hope these don't come back to bite us, because at one point we had missed like 10 of them and I was close to it. So we missed a bunch. And I was like, man, that's like too many points we just gave away against Phoenix. Like just knowing the type of runs and all they have, but it didn't end up biting us in the butt. We still need to clean it up, get it better in the next game. But yeah, that was basically it. The free throws.
Luka missed 5 of them himself.
Yeah.
And that's he pretty much missed the majority of them. Everybody else was pretty good. Berton 3 for 4. Brunson 6 for 6. Powell was 4 for 6. Like you said, he shot those 2 and missed them. Dodo was 1 for 2. So yeah, it wasn't that bad between those guys. Yeah, Luka missed them. And I think we already talked about it before. Luka can look good across the board. It's just that one stat.
It's always one thing to have it stop that perfect game, right?
That one is always the free throws, man. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get into them game ball, man. Who you giving the game ball to, man? Boban, since he played today?
No. I know I want to give it to Luka. That's the easy answer. But man, it's a lot of folks that's eligible for the game ball today. No lie. I kind of want to combine it with like a bunch of folks, but I'm gonna give it to Luka. I got to. You know what? No, I'm lying. I'm not. I'm giving it to Reggie Bullock.
Bro, why I know you're gonna say that, bro?
I'm gonna give it to Reggie Bullock because of the 19 points he put up, but also the incredible defense. No. Yeah. That's fine. That's part of defense as well, but just the incredible defense. For him to give us a 20 basically and be defending Devin Booker. Like he matched Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Reggie Bullock went out there and matched Devin Booker. So
that's a good point, bro.
He's the player of the game, in my opinion.
Well, I'm not playing no games out here, bro. I'm giving it to Luka straight up.
There you go.
That dude was dominant, man.
You
definitely got to give it to Luka.
I'm not mad at you.
The same guy we don't need though.
Yeah, that guy we don't need.
So
that guy, remember, let him not have the ball in his hand and make work.
Sit him on the bench for the second half of the.
You see what happened? You see what happened when he came off that bench with that off that bike?
Yeah,
they put the ball in his hand. And he basically scored an assist in every point, right?
Trade him before Game 7.
Trade him.
We heard all this.
Everything.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's y'all time of the show, guys. Man, it's a lot of comments. Woo! It's y'all time of the show, y'all. Y'all questions and comments. We're about to get into it.
Yep.
Listen, guys, if you're addressing us, because we got a ton of comments in here already before we even got to them, guys, please hit the WTM at WTM if you're addressing us, so that way we can kind of condense it a little bit. That'll help us out a little bit, man. Kind of help us cipher through all these comments and questions, because we know you guys talk to each other within the video. So please hit us with the WTM, so that way we'll know.
We had Todd all the way with the first WTM.
I'm still going up, bro. Dang, I'm still scrolling up, King.
You way behind, man.
Man, I'm way behind, bro. I wish it would start at the top, man. I'm still scrolling. Okay, finally made it. 10 years later. All right, man. You ready, man?
Yeah, I think the first one is Todd as WTM.
Oh, let's get to this one real quick.
Okay.
JC's family says, stop by early to show support. Much respect to you guys. Appreciate it, man. He just said you have a blessed night. Appreciate it, JC, man. We definitely appreciate it.
Definitely, fam. Make sure y'all watch his channel as well. Always trying to plug it, brother.
Israel says Suns and 4. Yes, sir. I'm sticking with Suns and 4, man. I don't care what y'all say. Suns and 4. King don't believe Suns and 4. Y'all don't listen to him. Listen to me. Suns and 4.
Suns and 4.
Eddie said dominating performance. I love provoking Luka. Yeah. He said defense was phenomenal. Dinwiddie finally came through. Brunson cooking #1 seed. Even Powell had a good game in those few minutes. Yes, sir. Eddie pretty much summed the whole game up, man. You should have did the show today.
Yeah.
Should have been your show. Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and get down. Let me get one up from Nick's, man. Nick's.
Go ahead, take any of your business.
Nick says, shout out to Spencer for helping out tonight. The Mavs have 2 days to figure out how to win. And we do got 2 days.
Yep, Sunday. It's not until Sunday.
Mavs have 2 days to figure out how to win in Phoenix. Anything can happen in Game 7, baby. Win or lose, draw. Let's enjoy the ride. Yes, sir, Nick. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need Memphis to win tomorrow.
So they have 7 too.
So they can have 7 because if they don't have 7, they got a long. They're probably not gonna start the series until Tuesday, probably.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah, we just have 1 game off.
All right, go ahead.
On one day. Todd says, let's go, fellas. Great team wins and guys hit their shots tonight. So I guess Luka wasn't a ball hug. Yeah, I mean, when guys hit their shots, Luka gets assists.
We trade Luka, so I don't know what he's talking about. Trade Luka. Trade Luka. Oh, Logan says Luka versus Giannis is bound to take place. Best matchup since Magic and Bird. Luka played great defense tonight. The Mavs players stepped up. Now we need to translate this into Game 7. Amen, Logan. But King has other plans for the finals. Who you got, King?
I want Miami. I'm telling you. I know Giannis and all. I love Giannis.
You've been talking about Giannis and Luka all year. We finally might have a chance to get to that, man.
I don't want it. We can have it next year when Giannis gets Middleton and them back. That's fine. I want Miami. I want that rubber match. Todd says Spencer sighting tonight. Now, if he can just make a layup, we'd be all right. Yeah. He saw shots going through though. It was a shot. What was it? One shot when it was an offensive foul or something like that. He made a shot, a 3-pointer. So he saw the ball go through the bucket. So let's see.
Yes, sir. Pat was good, man. He said, "Let's go, glow gang." CP3 may have hurt his shooting hand. Hey, man, we saw it. Hey, man. That's what King said. So you gotta win on the road anyway. Away game now kind of fitting. I didn't mean it like that. That's not what I meant. I meant like I agree with him that he did get hurt.
He prayed on his Suns and 4.
Suns and 4.
Oh man. Todd says Brunson was looking like himself out there too. Bullock is a sniper when he's on. Yeah, like Brunson might be averaging. Well, he's close to it. He probably can get to 20 a game this season because I'm 7 and 16 steals. Crazy. Yeah, no, Todd. He talked about it early with all the turnovers. Like, we just kept taking their cookies. We bullied them.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Luka special tonight.
Yeah, Luka special.
Eddie says, can you imagine Hardaway coming in for Game 7 off the bench and completely destroying the Suns because they didn't know what to do with him? Man, yeah. I still don't know what's up with the whole Hardaway situation, man. I don't know what's.
They keep saying he out completely, man. And I'm like, I didn't feel like his injury would have been completely out.
Bro, I told you it was some experts that said his injury lined up a week before Game 1 of the first round, before Game 1 of the first round. So he should have been back and ready for Game 1 in the first round. So I don't know what's going on with that, bro.
Yeah.
Man of the hour. Can you go ahead and read that out, man?
Thomas, Klay Thompson's top 75. But I literally said for them to win, they have to play like they did in Game 3. Defensively, Mavs were on it. 16 steals. Phoenix had over 20 turnovers. Tonight was not about the 3 balls. Suns in 7. Suns in 7.
I'm still with Suns in 4, Thomas. So I'm talking about. And when
Yeah.
your boy CP3 gonna show up, Thomas?
Yeah, man. You better worry about your boy CP3 hand.
Yeah, what about your boy Hand out here, man? Jay, what's good, man? He said, how about Spencer Dinwiddie fresh off the fresh out the witness protection program, 15 big points, all threes. Yes, sir. It was all threes too, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Smito says, "What up, Glow Mavs? What up, Smito? Losing one game by 30, then winning the next by 27. This series is just nuts. I have no idea what will happen in Game 7. I have no idea either. But we have the best player on the court, and it's one game, man. Like I'm saying, the Mavs gotta. There's no letting it go if it start getting out of hand. There's none of that. It's you go all out.
Exactly. Hot Take says, since the first round moved to 7 games, only 5 times did the home team win every game. What can Luka do in Game 7? Can he get out of this funk? I don't know if it was a funk, but he can dominate in so many different ways, man.
Yeah.
The key is gonna be, man, for everybody else. We have to step up, man. The role players got to show up on. The role players have to show up on the road. They have to show up on the road, and that's happening on both team sides on the road. So Dallas role players are gonna have to show up, man. They're gonna have to. I have no doubt that Luka's gonna show up. We just need everybody else to show up.
Yeah, I'm hoping High Take that Luka can get a good performance, with a good shooting night and all as well. I think he's due for one as well. Smito says, so one question, is Powell still to blame for our losses? Was he still the problem today? I never thought he was the problem for the losses, Smito.
I didn't blame. He wasn't the reason why we were winning. You know what I mean?
No, I just didn't think he should be playing. I didn't think he was the reason we lost, though. I mean, they were taking him out early and all. There was other reasons for that, but he still shouldn't play much, and he didn't play much today still. So it's not like he just took advantage of his minutes, which he should do.
Oh, dang. Yes, he did, King. He played the most he's played all series.
How many he played today?
17?
That's what I'm saying. He didn't play that many minutes. He played 17 minutes. That's still not a lot.
Normally he played between anywhere from 7 to 9 minutes.
Yeah, I got it. It's still not a bunch of minutes is what I'm saying, though. Like, that's still not a starter's minutes. 17 minutes. That's a little bit over a quarter.
Yeah. Hot Take says Luka hasn't shot over 50% since Game 2, and the Mavs are 3-1 in those games. Yeah. Like we said, Luka can dominate in other ways, and it showed tonight. We already showed y'all the stats. He dominated over Chris Paul and Devin Booker combined. So, yeah.
Yep. Melissa says, hallelujah. 7-game series. Absolutely, Melissa.
Yes, ma'am. Backpack says Frank was an X factor, plus Luka kept driving to the paint. Yes, Beck. And we talked about that in the last video. Me and King both agree. We'd love to see Luka dominate in the paint. Matter of fact, let me see something here, bro. Okay, he took 8 threes. I was gonna say I don't remember a lot of threes he took, but yeah. Luka being effective, man, is when he's attacking the paint. So that's what we want to see. That's definitely what we want to see.
Euro says, are we going to blame Luka for this win? Absolutely, Euro. You better ask the rest of the Glow gang. Let them know.
Trade Luka.
Trade him.
Sticking with it. Go ahead and answer Matt here. What's good, Matt? He said it was the defense tonight. Frankie was so crucial. Yeah, like we said, didn't score any points, but his impact on defense, man, on front runner Booker was key.
Yeah. What up, Reg? Since you bro-in-law to him, you cuz now. So what up, cuz? What up, Glow gang? Where all the Mavs haters? Absolutely, where are they?
Man, you know how it is, bro. You know how it is, man.
They gotta have nothing but respect for us either way. No matter what happens.
Yeah.
No matter what happens in Game 7, they gotta have respect for us.
Todd says Frank was a beast on defense too. Great adjustment by J Kidd. Yeah, man. And I think this is going to be key for Dallas having those 2 days. Because if I'm not mistaken, we're the only series that didn't get more than 2 days.
Yeah, it's the first time we get it. It's the first time we get it.
It's the first time in this series that we get it.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think that's going to be key. Like King said during the video, early in the video, I think Luka was kind of adjusting like his leg sleeve and all that. He had to get on the bike to kind of keep his hamstring loose and all that stuff. So these little 2 days or whatever, man, is going to help him out a lot. So yeah.
What up, Ben? He says rename the Suns to the Buns because they just got cooked by my guys tonight. Suns and foe. They asked for the Luka special and they got it. Luka played some great defense. Also, when did he? Yes, he did.
What was that one part he said, King?
Luka played some great defense. Oh, and they asked for the Luka special? Oh, Suns and foe. Suns and foe. So I'm sorry, Suns and foe.
Suns and foe. Suns and foe. Yeah. Remember the important parts, man. Remember the important
Suns and foe. I'm sorry. Suns and foe.
What's up, Beanie Man? He said these clowns all quiet now. Oh yeah, listen. On Twitter, we get into it with these Suns fans, man. And it's funny after game 3 and game 4 and in game 6, I haven't heard from them.
Nope.
And that's the funny part. That's why we call them front runners. Because when they're winning, you can't shut them up. Like for the most part, we've kept the same even keel type of attitude this whole entire series. We're taking it game by game. They win, and it's we already mapping out the parade. They overlooked us and were talking about that we were worse than the Pelicans.
Yeah.
And now they see now. You know, and so that's why I say, man, if we can go out here and win game 7, man, Matt Twitter gonna act the fool, man. Matt Twitter it's gonna be crazy.
Y'all make sure y'all shout us out. Let them know about King's Damas when that happened.
Lai says, "What's up, my G Glow gang?" He said, "I have nothing bad to say except that the vibes are immaculate." Yes, sir. Sons and foe, please.
Sons and foe.
Sons and foe.
Ben says Frankie Smokes, aka the French Prince, clamping mofos on the defensive end. I'm so glad Kid watched the show and listened to my advice. Absolutely, Ben. Kid, if you're watching, I am happy to help coach for a fee. I told you. I think Coach Kid does watch the show.
Mavs 7.
Yes, sir.
Ben, you wrong. You were absolutely wrong. It's Suns and 4. Y'all want anybody want to bet? That's gonna be Suns and 4. Anybody want to bet? I'm down to bet. Logan says Chris Paul probably faking injury to get the Mavs to play less hard. Mavs need to play just as hard in game 7, whether Chris Paul plays or not. Amen.
Yeah. I think he's going to play, but I do think he might have hurt his hand, though. Matt says it kind of feels like all the refs are finally going to the Suns flopping and CP3's tricks. They're getting whistled, and you can tell they're not used to it. Yeah. And we have still not had a sighting from CP3's best friend, his favorite ref.
No, he was in game 5.
He was in 5? Scott Foster was in 5?
Remember we talked about that. I called it.
I thought he didn't show up.
Nah, he showed up. He was in there. I thought he was in there.
That was Tony Brothers, I thought, last game. Scott Foster didn't show up still.
It wasn't Tony Brothers. I know it wasn't Tony Brothers.
Scott Foster was last game. You sure?
Because remember we talked about that. Remember we said it came out that he was supposed to be in
that
game 5, and I told you I called it.
They said he wasn't at the other game and all, but I don't think he reffed the last game. You should check
that out. I mean, he might be the right ref in this game.
Yeah, I don't think he did. I don't think he did, bro. I'm telling you, I don't think
Scott
Foster was reffing.
If that's the case, then he might be in game 7, bro.
That would have been a whole big story on TV and all if Chris Paul would have won a game in game 5.
I hope you're right, bro.
I don't think that's the case.
Put him in game 7.
Has not refereed yet. Wouldn't that be just fitting, man? The Suns, after all that talk they did, man. After all that talk,
and you saw people talking about when the viewers just said the referee's not falling for their tricks.
Nope.
Oh, Scott Foster don't fall for none of them, bro.
He knows. Suns and foe.
Todd said 37-year-old CP3 hasn't the same. Apartment hasn't been the same. Yeah.
I get it. CP37. I told you, once you fall off the cliff, that cliff is steep and it usually just comes. I don't know what happened. He just turned 37 out of nowhere. He just dropped. Is that you or me?
Not you.
That's me. Okay. Market Zero, what's up? Luka was unbelievable tonight, making it look so easy in the paint. Let's go. Yeah. He can do whatever in the paint. It's really I was talking.
And that's why we kept saying he need to attack the paint.
I was talking about doing the game, saying he's shooting threes. Wow, like just get to the paint. Just put a foot in the paint every time. They can't stop you.
Let's see. Trying to get to these WTMs.
We got one with backpack.
There you go.
Yep.
Thought my stuff was freezing. Beck was good, man. He says that run the second half of the second quarter gave us confidence in 3 and 4 quarters. Yeah. He said before that it was so much tension, and of course, 2 dunks from Luka is a cherry on top. Yeah. And I like how when he dunked, he swung, kind of bumped CP3 when he came down.
Yep.
Like, man, move.
I see you, AM. What up, slightly?
Yeah, whatever, slightly, man. That's our boy. Melissa, what she say? She said Brunson had CP and trial trouble. Oh, if I'm in foul trouble, it has thrown off his game. Yeah, being aggressive with him, man.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Brunson is a physical point guard. He loves the contact.
Both our point guards. Thunder says the offense runs so much better when they go early in the shot clock and don't wait until under 10. Yeah, like they have to go back and forth. I understand why they do it. Like in the second half, they started doing it, which made sense because you want to limit then Phoenix possessions once you get to that point. But yeah, at the beginning when you're trying to get your buckets and you're trying to play against their defense, run. Like get the plays out quick and get it done and get your lead, and then you can play the possession game.
Yes, sir. Brolaw says, King, when y'all dressing all black, give the eulogy to the Sun season. Be sure one of y'all are playing boys.
I'm not jumping ahead, Reggie. Not
boys,
yet,
I mean, it's so hard to
yet.
say goodbye in the background. But man,
if
we hope
do
so,
it, man.
If we do win, we got y'all,
something.
man. We got
we're gonna do something special for y'all. Trust me.
Ben says first time I've seen Buns visibly frustrated. They were trying to be even more physical than usual, and they paid off. No, you see game 3 and game 4 too, Ben? It was the same way. Like I said, when you're down, you're quiet. You ain't got nothing to say.
Bro, they look defeated today. Like I know 3 and 4. 3 and 4 was like, okay, we still got the rest of a series. I was sitting like they had Devin Booker on the screen at one point with his face just in la la land. Like I'm like, wow, this is the same Devin Booker. And he was
the king of front run. He was looking like that.
That same guy. He was there with his mouth open, just looking in the sky.
Oh, you must mean somebody in the crowd behind him. What you saw?
Nah, it was Devin Booker, I think.
Oh wow, I can't believe that, King.
Devin Kardashian.
Oh, okay, Devin Kardashian. My bad. Two different people. Two different people.
Devin Kardashian.
Lai says I missed some bits of the game because of work, but why did Dodo only play 25 minutes? Did he get injured? Well, for one, it was a blowout, Lies.
Yeah, and foul trouble.
Dallas literally dominated the whole entire game. We won every quarter of this game.
Yeah.
And he was a little bit in foul trouble there too. Some questionable calls, but we're not gonna get on that. But yeah, like I said, didn't really need him too much. He did what he's supposed to do. You held both. Matter of fact, he guarded both Chris Paul and Devin Booker tonight. Him and his brother in arms, Reggie Bullock, were out there locking him up, man. So he did pretty good still, Lies.
And hold on, and Shamit. Remember, he came out and gave him big minutes the last game, and they shut him down.
Yeah, you right.
Pavel says, "Glow gang, bro team win. If only we can play like this at Phoenix. Luka dunks. Love Frank's minutes. Then when he showed up off the chopping block, the white show Reggie and Dodo consistent D. Yes, and yes.
Chopping block. I like that, man. I like that. Todd says Powell was actually average tonight. That's awesome. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He gave us something, Todd. He gave us something. Like I said, we're not asking you to go out there and put up Shaquille O'Neal numbers, but he just give us something. He did that tonight, man. He did that.
Beanie says, how y'all feel about Powell playing in game 7? Same thing. I guess they're going to start him. Obviously, they start him every game in the series so far. And you play based off of what he does. If he comes in with energy again, he's providing and helping you, let him play a little longer. If not, snatch him for Maxi Kleber.
Hey, man, I echo that. Like I said, if he come out with this same intensity, same way of playing in this next game, man, it'll bode well for Dallas, man. Like I said, that's just going to be another weapon that they can use against Phoenix, man. Because everything counts against this team, man. Israel says, I was ecstatic when we signed Bullock. Yeah, King was too. He got the jersey on right now.
I say you sound like me.
Got the jersey on right up under his shirt right now. Random, what's good, man? Says Frank taking over Green's minutes and extra Dodo and Reggie rest foul trouble minutes has been a great adjustment for Kid. Yeah. Which is why I was saying if like Dallas this offseason get like maybe 2 more wings. Can you imagine that, King? 2 more wings to rotate with those 2 guys. You're gonna always have 2 wing guys out there guarding cats, bro.
I told you, and Nico, I trust. We thought last offseason was the biggest one, and we made mistakes, and then we came around to this one. So I keep telling you, it ain't even that serious for me. We one piece away. Like we're one piece away from. I'm feeling like, yeah, we're gonna win the championship.
I just like I said, I say build onto this philosophy they have.
Yeah, absolutely.
I say stick with it.
They should. I don't see why not. It's gonna work. J Kid's system works. Who would have thought?
Mm-hmm.
Pavel says, how many times Devin Jenner cocked his head back with a minimal contact from Dorian? There needs to be an over-under on FanDuel. Yeah, how many times is he going to got the nerve?
Man, I would go, hey, Pavel, whatever that number is, I'm going over, bro. I'm going over. I'm with you. Oh, man of the hour. Slightly, what's good, man? He said, love you guys. Game 7, let's go. Yes, sir.
Love you too, bro.
You called it, man. You and King. Got to give y'all your props. Both of y'all called it, man.
You went off. I saw you go off on the Game 6 show. He went off and ran off the set. It was like that, though, slightly. We understand.
Okay.
Oh, Locked On Mavs, what up?
What's up, Locked On? What's up, man?
We got Locked On in the house. What up, y'all? Isaac and my man Nick. What up, y'all?
Let's see. I'm still scrolling. Oh, y'all just complete. All right, let me go ahead and start getting some people we ain't heard yet. Surrounding. What's good, man? He said totally right. All the pressure is on the Suns. At this point, Mavs can have fun and don't stop believing.
You sound like Journey over
Journey
this
song
now.
again, man.
You sound like Journey. We might have to play that on the show.
Yes, sir. Starbud, what's good? It's you.
He says this series is going to come down to who gets to talk trash last. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It really is, though. It really is, man. It really is, bro. Jay, what's good, man? He said, is it a mind thing with the Mavericks role players going on the road? It's amazing how different they play at home and on the road. It's not just them, Jay. It's also the Suns role players, too, man. We just talked about that because they didn't show up tonight. They didn't show up in Game 4. They didn't show up in Game 3. And so it's just that philosophy of role players, especially when you go further into the playoffs. Role players play better at home. This is how it is. It's gonna determine, like, because we're gonna be on the road the last game. Is our role players gonna show up? That's gonna be the key, And so hopefully they do, man. Hopefully they understand how important this is. Don't just leave Luka out there on the island by himself, man. Just come along with them. You have a chance to close this team out and do something we haven't done since 2011, man.
You got to go out. I keep saying you got to go out and just play like the energy from the crowd should be like they're behind you. You feel me? Like you play in your mind and say like these guys are cheering for me or they're behind me. Like you got to change your mindset and go out there and play a little different. So, you know what? I believe in Luka. It's the Luka magic. It's what we saw in the Olympics. Is what we've seen overseas. What they've told us about before we even seen them over here. And I believe it, man. Like I feel like the role players follow this man. We've seen it again. We talked about him having the best defensive performance of the playoffs so far this game, and it's been the best defensive performance by the team. They follow this guy. This team chemistry is amazing, as we talked about. And one game we have Luka Doncic. Luka bring the board.
I think too. On the road, take it by possession.
Yeah.
Take it by possession. Don't try to look at, okay, we're going to try to get this quarter done or, whatever, or we're going to try to get this half done. Take it one possession at a time, man. That way you don't kind of overthink, you don't rush, you don't play out of character. Just take it one possession at a time. That's including offense and defense. You know what I mean? So that's how I think they should look at it. I think that's how they should approach it.
We need to take a lead into the fourth quarter.
Yes.
That's as simple as that. If we're winning going into the fourth quarter, the Mavs probably win the game.
And why we can't win every quarter like we did today?
We can. It's the third quarter. I'm telling you, I need to see the third quarter in Phoenix. If in Game 7 they can win the third quarter, then they're probably going to win the game. Todd says, if the Suns lose, this is CP3's legacy. Is CP3's legacy finished? I don't think his legacy's finished, but I do. If he does lose, or I should say better yet, once he loses, I want that conversation to stop about him being better than Jason Kidd. Like,
can I say something about that too? Because there's conversation now that he might be better than Isaiah Thomas. I'm like, where'd this come from?
They're wild, but
I was like, whoa, hold on now.
They're disrespecting J Kidd's resume. Like, I really don't think they remember what J Kidd did. J Kidd went to the finals 3 times, my friends. 3 times. Like, I know you got John Stockton who went twice and all that, and Isaiah went 3 times, and he won 2 of them. So that's amazing. I'm not saying he's better than Isaiah Thomas, but how did Chris Paul jump over like New Jersey J Kidd? Like, we forgot, I guess.
I ain't forget.
I guess they forgot.
Todd says Luka still hasn't had an efficient night either. Either. Game 7 is Luka's legend time. He calling it now. Todd said 40 and 13. Oh, and 9 assists. He said also 9 assists.
He just got to hit the threes. Hit the threes is going to be it's a game. If Luka Doncic is making threes in game 7, it's a wrap.
Oh, yeah. Nick from Locked On said Ayton only scored on second chance and stuff stepped up for him. Said Mavs are good with that. Yep, that's what we said, Nick. Like, I think it's to the point that I think Dallas is cool with Ayton getting his, because Ayton's not going to dominate. Like King said, he's not Joel Embiid or anybody like that. So it's cool with him getting what he gets as long as you shut the other guys down. So if you can let him get his, shut the other guys down, you get the game that you had tonight where Luka outscored, out-rebounded, and out-assisted both of their 2 top guys. So 100% agree with that, man.
Absolutely. Pavel says Luka gets a 40-piece if he shoots average from 3. I think the slump is over. He's going over 50% from 3 in game 7. That's what I just said, Pavel. Good way to back me up. If he shoots a 3, it is what it is. It's over.
Yeah, I definitely hope so. Pavel also says, dude, Frank Ntilikina locked up Devin, deep voice, Kardashian. Oh, man, y'all on tonight. He said, add another member to the Dallas Locksmiths.
Yep.
Oh, we sticking with the Dallas Locksmiths? That's the name?
I like it, man. I know we only using it here in the Globe Gang and all, but I just think Bulldozer is more offensively minded when you say Locksmith, and it works with their names. Like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
They're the Locksmiths.
Let's see. Uh-oh. Johnny B, what's good, man? That's you.
Johnny B. He said, do y'all really think the league/refs are going to allow the Mavs to win game 7, knowing the biggest money rating draw would be Suns versus Golden State? I don't think that, Johnny. I don't think the Suns versus Golden State have a bigger draw than the Mavs versus Golden State. I think Luka versus Steph Curry be bigger than Devin Booker versus Steph Curry, or Cp3 versus Steph Curry. I know the Suns are a decent team and all right now, but I don't know if they're the greatest. I don't see a bunch of people being like Suns fans and all on the other than the Suns fans. Like, you don't see them around. I live in Baltimore, and I don't see any Suns fans. Like, so I don't know, Johnny. I don't think that'll be an issue. I think the money draw is truthfully to get Luka and Giannis in the finals.
And that's what I was just sitting there thinking. That's what not just for Mavs fans. I've been seeing a lot of other people saying that outside the fandoms, saying I would not mind seeing a Luka versus Giannis in the finals. And we talked about that a couple videos ago.
Yeah.
Pavel says Maxey is so good, man. It doesn't show up in the stat sheet, but we are lucky to have him. I was listening to Skin on the podcast yesterday, and a lot of teams want Maxey. Yeah, we talked about that before, Pavel. I think during the season we talked about that. Matter of fact, before the season started, there was like rumors that like Cleveland. No, sorry, not Cleveland. Who was it? It was Chicago. No, it was Chicago. Yeah. Remember, because Chicago wanted Maxey to trade for.
They had Laurie at first.
They had Laurie. Yeah. So like him and Dodo, those were like 2 names that a lot of teams were asking the Mavs about. They want these 2 guys, and for this reason, like you just said, Maxey does a lot of things that don't show up on the stat sheet, and he's a stretch big. And teams are dying for stretch bigs. Yeah, we talk about it now with Powell, wishing Powell could shoot threes, wishing to see Maxey get more minutes because he can stretch the defense. So yeah.
Maxey has what, 1 more year? Is it 1 more?
I'm not sure, man. See, shows like this are with Jalen. Gerard was on, man, because then he would kind of tell us.
I think it might be 1 more year though. Do you lock him up? Do you sign him for another one? I mean,
can I sleep on it?
You can sleep on it. I'm just thinking. I think I would. If you saying teams want him and all, then lock him up. He's a contract. It's a value.
But can you get him for a value like Dodo?
Absolutely. I think you can maxi for probably around what he's making right now again. Like I think Maxi's making like 10, 12. You probably can get Maxi again for that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Pavel says they had scouts. They're looking at Maxi. Oh man,
lock him up now, man. Why you can get him for that amount before he is a commodity. He knows he can get more money.
Amen. Pavel says that was the most balanced team game I've ever seen. Everyone says Luka's selfish. He is willing to give it up to Jalen. Previous game, they threw it back to Luka with 3 seconds left. They did that a couple times tonight too, Pavel. To be honest with you, I paid attention to that.
Yeah, it was one time as well though when Jalen went inside and missed a bucket, and I saw Luka was on the side clapping, and JB didn't get a ball to him. He went and tried, and I was fine with it. You know, he ended up missing the shot at the end and all, but it was moments where it's just like JB said, "No, this is my time. I want to go score a bucket now. I can score," and I was fine with it. I thought that was how you should play, and I don't think Luka was mad at him either.
I agree.
Johnny says, even though he didn't score, Frank had a huge impact defensively. I'm glad Kid made that substitution. Yeah,
Johnny, I'm proud of you, Johnny.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you, man. Looking at it very maturely, man. Because usually any other time you would have killed it for not scoring no points. So I'm proud of you, man.
Let me ask you a question though. You know how every game is adjustments, right?
Yeah.
What other adjustment can Phoenix throw at us?
Only thing I can think of, like you mean like personnel wise?
Yeah, personnel wise. Like they've been switching up adjustments.
I don't know personnel wise, but maybe scheme wise they can do something different. But I don't know what that is.
Yeah, they're gonna try something scheme wise, and we got to miss shot. We got to miss shots. That's basically what they're gonna hope for. We're gonna miss shots. Yep. But do they have personnel wise another person they can throw at us, like something different, like when they threw in Biombo or when they threw in now Shamit? Like they don't have anyone else, right? Like that's it.
Not
so
really.
If we have the adjustment of where we did it right now, there's no other personnel switch. I told you, we already said at the beginning of the show, the guy that should be playing a little more, I think, but we're gonna still keep that quiet. But they can throw that back in there, but I don't think they're gonna do that. So I don't think they have personnel. I think we have the adjustment right now. We just got to make shots. Frank Ntilikina was the adjustment.
That's you.
Oh, Amount says, why do you guys think Luka can't get his free throw percentage up? His stroke looks so smooth.
No, we didn't say he couldn't.
Yeah, I don't think
we said we want him to.
I think he needs to possibly step back a little bit. Is that wild?
No,
do like a Nick Van Exel type shot and all that stuff.
I was just about to say
how Nick used to shoot. Maybe he should step back a little bit more because of his fling. He got it's a fling shot. So for some reason, it's either short or it's long. So I feel like he maybe needs to step back a little bit and try to shoot him from there, and it might work for him.
What about an arc? A little bit of a higher arc to kind of shorten it.
Maybe he should shoot him. Maybe he should underhand him. Like I think Luka would be the type that probably would underhand it. He probably wouldn't have a problem doing it.
Hey, in what kind of way, man, for him to get his free throw percentage up? I don't care what he do, man. To be honest with you. Pavel says, I hope they do that again. Frank 20 minutes, Spencer 15. Oh, Spencer did play 15. Spencer played 15.
15 and 15 minutes.
Oh wow. No, Spencer played 20 minutes. Okay. Frank played 21 minutes. Yeah. Johnny B says, was that the big Dinwiddie game? I saw it coming from you, man. I saw it coming from you. I knew it was too good to be true.
I don't think so. I think you got another one. I told you I think Dinwiddie a closer.
Johnny, look, we can't complain for what he gave us tonight. This is something that he wasn't giving us all series. So we'll take this.
Yeah.
I would take this all day, every day, twice on Sunday from Dinwiddie if compared to what he's been giving us. So
yeah.
No, I'm not gonna complain about this one, Johnny. I'm sorry, bro. He had a good game tonight.
I'm perfectly
You felt his 15 points tonight.
Yep. What up, Jody? She says back to the center convo. Would Miles Turner be a good option?
Yeah, he's a good option.
Yeah, it'd be a good option if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's the key. Look, if you get Miles Turner, I don't want none of this 40 games, 50 games you only play like out of 82 games. Like,
yeah,
can we at least get 70 out of you? You know, that's the key. Like, we need you to play because
I want to.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just say I want to see him play too. Like, I need to see him play because who's to say he's still the Miles Turner we think? You feel me? Like I want to be able to see can he still defend guys on the perimeter? Guys is going to blow past him now completely. Like I need to see him play.
We don't need him being a Rudy Gobert in the playoffs.
Yeah, like I don't need him doing that. And then I'm like, oh well.
I agree. Jeffrey says Frank is a huge spark off the bench. Glad we have him. Yeah, man, and he was definitely the key tonight.
Yeah. Pavel says props to J Kidd. Absolutely, always props to J Kidd. But the Frank minutes was a minor adjustment that made all the difference. If it was up to me or any other Mavs fan, we would have done something radical. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why we constantly say, man. I think with Jason Kidd, whatever he decides to do, I'm with it.
Yeah.
Like, do we have any reason to question him right now?
No.
You know, so yeah, I'm with Kidd, man. Whatever decision he make, man, this thing just jumped.
Yeah. Pavel says, let's get these likes up in the chats to you guys. Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys.
Give me again. Got a lot of comments. All right, let's try to get to them, King.
Let's do it. Lies says, I don't want to be the one that breaks the celebrations, but I have this weird feeling that Dinwiddie would be a hindrance. Game
Lies, come on, man. Lies tonight.
Lies. The lies you tell. Let's go to the next one.
Suns and foe, man. Come on now.
Suns and foe.
Harold says Miles Turner was at the game tonight. He's coming to Dallas 100%. Oh, he was.
That's a lot of. I told y'all. This is now.
Also, too, Miles Turner is from here. He's from the Metroplex, so.
Yeah, but he's still coming to watch the Dallas Mavericks play. Like, that's still a big thing. One. And two, I've already told y'all. Y'all don't understand how big this summer's about to be for the Mavericks. Like, Nico and them. And Nico, we trust, man. Come on, bro. You know the motto on this show.
And also feel, too, the longer we go into the playoffs.
The more people going to want to play with us. You're getting it. And we're going to sit at the table. He's going to get us a seat at everyone's table.
Yes, sir. Amount says Luka eye test from this game versus last is night and day. He said engagement and body language is different. His defense effort rubbed off on everyone. This was the Luka I love to watch. Yeah. We talked about it before. When Luka's engaged, everybody's engaged. He is the engine that runs the car. So,
yeah,
you're right, Amount.
Todd says THJ might play next series if we make it. He may be the piece that puts us over the top. Bro,
I don't know if I don't know if they're gonna actually put him in the next round. I think he actually might, like King said earlier in the video. I think he actually might be done for the season, man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you,
I think they would have put him in a long time ago if they were actually gonna play him.
Y'all gonna call me crazy, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Right now, I'd rather play Golden State than Memphis. I think people are coming around to something that I said maybe videos ago on this channel that the Memphis Grizzlies are better without Ja Morant, but nobody wants to talk about it yet.
Hold on. Shots. Go ahead.
But it's going to be seen in the playoffs, and now it's being seen. Not saying, again, I think like guys were saying, they won't be better, and Ja Morant can't be that dude in the future to lead the team. Not even saying it. I'm just telling you this year, from what I've seen, the Memphis Grizzlies are better without Ja Morant. Their team plays better. That's the guy they should have been saying, well, he needs to learn how to play in the system. But that's a different story. I kind of don't want to play Memphis. I really think we're built to beat Golden State. I think the way our team is made, we're built to beat the Golden State Warriors. I don't think Memphis is a team where they can rebound and all that stuff against us, where it's a problem with that, and we still have an issue where we got to watch out, and they can catch us and out rebound us the game, get a bunch of offensive rebounds. Okay.
And Triple J is a better defender in the paint than DeAndre Ayton too.
Yep. I think we could beat I know we get going further than what we're supposed to. I think we beat the Golden State Warriors in 5.
Oh man, okay.
That's wild to say. I think we beat Golden State Warriors. I think we're that much better than Golden State. I don't think Golden State's that good. I've been telling you that since we supposed to took the 3rd seed from them. When that guy
sorry for his language, Sorry for his language.
That guy stopped us from getting the 3rd seed. I thought we were better than Golden State. So I still think we're better than Golden State. And it's showing so far in the playoffs. Golden State just getting lucky.
They got smashed last game.
Mm-hmm.
That's you.
Pavel says, bro, there is another post-game Mavs that have media credentials. I think DFW something. They were saying everything was going good until Luka checked back in. That's why I love your guys' show. Thank you, Pavel. Your balance and Luka criticism and props. Absolutely, Pavel. We just call it like it is. We just call it from a fan's perspective.
Yes, sir. Amount says, like the video. Appreciate that amount, man. Appreciate that. Let's see. Then Pavel here. Pavel says, in regards to a center, Steven Adams has been the difference, in my opinion, for the Grizzlies. But I'm like, if we lose, we need a center.
If we win,
we win, go small. So that is out of my knowledge base.
It's a hard decision. It's like that's what I'm saying.
It really is. And this is why Nico makes the big bucks.
Yeah, if we win, do we really need a center? We just beat the team with the center.
Teams.
Yeah, the teams with the centers. You're right.
Pavel also says targeting Chris Paul on defense is killing Chris Paul's offense. Some reason he will call up LeBron, Giannis, and Steph. Yeah.
It's funny how Luka is doing all of Chris Paul's antics and all against him. Everything Chris Paul is known for, Luka Doncic is getting in their head and doing to them. This is amazing.
King, I want you to read this.
Raider, what's up, Raider? He said, as a Suns fan living in Phoenix, the Suns got caught up in the hype. The Mavericks are a lot better than people expected. Amen, Raider. That's
much respect, man. Much respect, man. Oh, man, he said this one too.
Phoenix has always been a fair weather fan base when it comes to sports. That's what I'm saying. I don't really know much about it. It's a lot of sports places. Like, I don't think you guys are the biggest market. But I don't see a bunch of Phoenix fans other places. And it's not like a disrespect or anything. I just don't see it. So I'm like, I don't think it'd be a big thing to try to get those guys to be in the finals. It's not like they're the team I don't think either one of their guys sell like the most jerseys or anything like that. So it just is what it is.
Pav also says Shannon Sharp won a case of Diet Mountain Dew on this game. Gonna love to see that.
Y'all already know Luka. Y'all already know Skip going to change it up and make it some bad game by Luka, and everybody stepped up for him or something like that. Even though Luka only had one turnover, which I wish he didn't have, so that Shannon could have said it was a virtuoso. But but yeah, you know you're gonna switch it up. Jeffrey says Luka was right. They talk when they're up, but when the sun's down, they shut up. Yep. Front runners. Suns and four.
Phoenix front runners. Todd says Scott Foster didn't ref it. Okay. Man, listen, y'all. Everybody, fingers crossed, pray, whatever y'all can do. We can get Scott Foster in game 7. We can get Scott Foster in game 7. I'm telling you. Now I'm glad we didn't get him in 5. That would have been a waste of a referee outing. Pavel also says, I think Hardaway is all J Kidd, nothing to do with injury. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Pavel, because if he was going to play, I think he would have played already. Because like I said, there was experts saying his timeline lined up with like that week leading into the playoffs. And so if he didn't play within that week, getting prepared within that week leading into the playoffs, I don't see him playing at all.
Yeah.
And plus, I think they got their rotation set right now, man, and how things work with this team. So I don't think they want to mess that up by adding him in there to try to get his points, get himself into a rhythm. Let's see.
Go to King. I haven't seen him in there. You see his? What can you say on the plays?
Well, let me get his first one there.
Yeah. He says, what can you say? What up, King? What can you say on the plays where Bullock can't handle Booker's speed as he drives and shoots floaters? I mean, Devin Booker's an all-star player. He was 4th in MVP. I don't think these guys can shut him down all the time. Booker's going to get his points.
But you definitely make him.
You make it difficult. You make it where he got to keep running and driving past. He's not getting easy. Just set up, standing still shots. And then another body was coming towards Booker. It seemed like make him be a playmaker. They were trying to make him be a playmaker, and he couldn't make that extra pass on some of them because that's not his cup of tea because he's not Luka Doncic. But yeah, so I'm perfectly fine with the way they play defense on it. Suns and four.
Let's see. Any more WTMs? No more WTMs?
Nah.
Let's go down to the amount. Amount says everybody acting tough when they hit. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how they are, man. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and show this again, King.
Everybody acting tough when they're up.
Oh dang, hold on, bro. I think I just lost my spot, bro.
How you lose a spot, man?
No, because I unhighlighted the last question.
You are at
Okay, here we go.
Jeffrey at under amount.
Okay, here we go.
Jeffrey says Luka has. I can go. Luka has so many nicknames: Luka Legend, Luka Magic, Luka Dunkich, the Don, El Matador. There's so many. It's just Luka. Hallelujah. Like anything.
Amen. Young, what's good, man? He said was at the game. Home court just kept getting louder. Like I said, maybe 2011 is probably the last time I seen the crowd this live. It's kind of reminding me of them old reunion rowdy days, man. I know a lot of y'all ain't old enough to remember that, man. But back in them days, man, that crowd was stupid, man. One of the best arenas in the league, man. So yeah,
bro, we need I want more games in the AAC. We need more games. Like the AAC is awesome right now. Like that place is rocking. Like it's incredible.
You can feel it through the TV, man.
Yeah. Div says Golden State Warriors, don't be so sure they play better without Ball Hog, Job, and Rant. Don't count out the Grizz yet. Yeah, I'm not counting out the Grizz. I said earlier.
No, he's saying he rather play.
Yeah, I'm saying I'd rather play Golden State because I truthfully think we match up better against Golden State. I think we can beat the Grizz too. Not to say that, but I really think we can handily beat and surprise the Golden State Warriors. I think folks are going to be like, oh, Golden State the same way like the Suns. I think the Suns are way better than Golden State. How about that one?
Lai says to answer your question, King, the correct adjustment for their part would be to sit Crowder and play Shaman instead. He said they have been playing better this series when he was out. Matter of fact, hold on. Lies, you might be on to something. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, because Crowder had 3 points last game. He only had 9 points tonight.
Yeah, but the only thing about that, Lies, is that you saying, well, that's another body we can't throw at Luka because Shaman not going to play any defense against that man.
Yep.
So then you're
about to Hunt Shaman too.
Yeah. Dorku, said Steven Adams would fit. I mean, he'd fit, but he grabbed rebounds and putbacks and all, but he wouldn't fit that lob threat would probably be done.
Yeah, that lob threat would be non-existent. I'm good on Steve. I like Steven Adams, but I'm not for this team. Not for this team.
And that's a big part of Luka's game. You want that lob threat.
Exactly. Oh, man of the hour, TGK, what's good, man? So,
what up? Make sure y'all check out his channel as well.
Yeah, check out TJK's channel, man. What's good, K-Dub? He said, I'm so excited for Game 7, but so nervous at the same time as we didn't play good in Phoenix in any of the 3 games. Hope we stay controlled, especially Luka. And then he also says, do you think we should get Jeremy Grant maybe for a trade with TSJ or something? Yes. We'll talk about that. Look, the way Dallas plays, their philosophy of how they run their offense, or should I say their defense, just get as many wings as you can, man. And Jeremy Grant would be one of those type of wings that I think would fit with this team because he can put the ball on the floor and he's a good defender. And he can stretch the floor. He hits 3. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, this one for you, King.
He says that's what I was thinking. He should take a foot back from the line. Is that legal? Yes. Like we said, Nick Van Exel used to do it all the time. He used to shoot almost close to the 3-point line, almost at the top of the circle. He would shoot there. So it's illegal. It's perfectly legal. You can shoot any way you want to. You can make it harder. It's technically making the free throw harder. So they don't think guys would do it. But as long as you're behind that
as long as you don't cross that line while you releasing it, you good.
You can shoot a half-court free throw if you want to.
Yeah. Slightly fan account says, any word on Cp3 injury? I don't see anything.
Nah, I don't think he's going to say nothing. I don't think so he's not. They're not going to say
because he still has 2 days before the next game, so.
They're not going to talk about this one. It's Game 7. He's not going to put in the air that he's injured. He's not. Trust me. So don't worry about that. You're just going to see it. You have to have seen it and know it. I don't think they're going to put out there that CP3's injured.
Yeah.
He'll talk about it after the game and wear a sling and all that stuff, or wear like a cast on his hand after the game and say, I was dealing with a broken hand or something like that.
Exactly. Pavel said there's a YouTube video of Spencer Dinwiddie versus some YouTube shooting guys who is friends with Sabonis, and his step back three is money. He makes most in practice. I didn't even cringe when he shoots.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's a video of him. He got his shirt off and all. I remember with the fro playing against the guys. No, I remember.
And then it's the last WTM here. Pavel says Miles Turner might mean a trade-off for Jalen Brunson. Rick Carlisle wants him. Yeah, there's already that kind of that rumor going out right now that the Pacers want him. And we already know why, like you said, because of that guy. We don't want to mention his name here. It's cuss word on the show, but yeah.
I mean, I think we might be able to get Miles without JB though. I think the Pacers are basically done with Miles Turner. I think that whole thing is a wrap. I think they're going to try to trade him this offseason.
Let's see, man. And then last but not least, Todd says Mavs in 7 over the Bucks in the finals. Let's go. King said you mean the Heat.
Yeah, the Heat. But if we play the Bucks, Mavs in 6. Y'all be going too right. I'm telling y'all don't know how good y'all team is. We playing the team that's 8 games ahead of the second best team in the NBA, and we got them in 7. I'm telling y'all haven't known all year. Y'all been sleeping on your own team. We don't have problems with the Bucks. When we have problems with the Bucks, I enjoy seeing the Bucks in the regular season.
Back when they had Michael Redd.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I enjoy seeing the Bucks in the regular season. Luka usually puts it on the show.
That's gonna probably do it, man. It's gonna probably do it, King.
Hey, we had a lot of guests in here. We had a nice little crowd, nice little game.
We had read every single one. We be in here till the early morning.
New members of the Glow Gang, I love it.
Yes, sir. We had some special guests in here. Want to shout out to Slightly Biased. Want to shout out to TGK, and most definitely want to shout out to Locked On Mavs for joining us in here tonight, man. We definitely appreciate all y'all guys, you guys, the Glow Gang, Glow members, Glow Nation, whatever you guys want to call it. We definitely appreciate y'all hopping on with us, guys. We definitely appreciate it.
Let's get that show together, Locked On.
Oh yeah, let's hey Nick, y'all definitely welcome, man, to hop on, man, anytime y'all want, man.
Absolutely.
Hold on, there's something else came in. Oh, now my thing's tripping here.
Oh, I thought you were saying something at fault. My bad.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Fan count says I didn't accept that the Mavs are actually good. I didn't expect that the Mavs are actually good. Yeah. King's been preaching it all year.
Yeah.
And let's see. And everybody is pretty much just saying good night and appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate you guys, man. Like we said, man, y'all make the show. Y'all make the show, most definitely, man. We definitely appreciate your questions and your comments, guys. I see like there's more and more people that comes in here too, new people, man. So we definitely welcome y'all. If you guys are new, you guys are brand spanking new guys, please do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. There will be more. Hold on, what did I say? Elias says you a sneaker fanatic, right? He said, "What do you think about the Lucas?" Oh, I'm getting them, Elias.
Yeah,
I'm getting them. I'm definitely getting them.
Yeah,
believe it or not, I haven't bought any shoes this year, King.
I haven't either. I've tried.
That's
I've tried.
crazy.
I've tried, but I failed. I failed on the Rebellion, the Rebellion Airs, and the the patent breads.
Oh yeah, you did say you were trying to get those. So Daryl the only one that got something out of all of us because I haven't got anything this year, man. It's crazy.
I failed on both.
And then laughing not least, Jeffrey says, we have the season series. Yeah, we know. Be honest with you, Luka's dominated Golden State since he's been in the league.
Yep.
And I told the guy that. So yeah. And King also says Glow Mavs, Locked On Mavs, Slightly Biased are the best Mavs related channels. Appreciate that, King, man. We definitely appreciate that, man.
King, make sure you check out my man TGK as well.
Check out TGK, y'all, man. He's another one too.
Yeah.
But yeah, with all that being said, guys, like I said, if you're brand new to the channel, guys, please hit that subscribe button. That will help us out a lot. We're on our way to our first goal of our first 500, and we definitely would appreciate you guys help us get there. Also, if you enjoyed this content tonight, go ahead and hit that like button. As a matter of fact, if you think Dallas is going to win in Game 7, hit that like button. If y'all think Luka's about to go off in Game 7, hit that like button. If y'all think the Kings are the biggest front runners of all time,
Suns.
I'm sorry, the Suns. The Suns. If y'all think the Suns, Kings have no reason to be front runners, but if y'all think the Suns are the biggest front runners of all time, hit that like button, guys.
If y'all think
like
Suns in 4,
if y'all believe Suns in 4, hit that like button. Like I said, guys, your likes definitely go a long way, guys. They go, they do more than what you guys think they do, man. They definitely help out with the algorithm. They help get our channels out there for other content creators like y'all saw tonight, man, to help join us here too, man, and enjoy our content too. So we definitely appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. That will help us out a lot. Also on Twitter, guys, we're active on Twitter. I didn't hear from any Suns fans today. King, did you?
No, not at all.
Interesting. But go ahead and follow us here on Twitter at We Talk Mavs, guys, and also follow us on Instagram. Our man in the chair said, please follow us on Instagram. Shout out to Daryl. So follow us on Instagram at We Talk _Mavs. But on Twitter, it's We Talk Mavs. King, is there anything I'm missing?
No, share. As I always say, please share. You see, guys, different content creators are checking us out as we check out theirs as well. We appreciate it. And also, no matter what, y'all, I know the next show going to be after Game 7. It's been an awesome year. We're going to keep giving y'all these bangers. And we're going to talk positive either way after Game 7 because it's an awesome team. I'm proud of them either way. I want to say that beforehand. Again, I don't want to front run. And let's get it done. Job. But I really do believe we can get it done, y'all. If y'all ask me, and ask my true opinion, I've been on it since the beginning. I've told y'all I think we can get to the Western Conference Finals at least. And I really think we can get to the finals. I'm standing behind it. I really think we're going to be here Game 7. Like in this bad boy saying we in the Western Conference Finals, y'all. So let's get it done, Mavs.
Yes, sir. Well, with all that being said, guys, we don't know. They didn't post the time of the game yet, but we will be here on Sunday after the much anticipated Game 7, guys. So join us here, same map time, same map channel. And of course, it is your boy Real. Joining me is the optimistic one, Kingster Damas himself, my boy King. We will catch you guys here on Sunday, same map time, same map channel. Peace out. King, listen, it's Game 7 already, man. What you think? You think it's gonna work?
We win is either way, bro. Let's do it.
Could we get a Luka special?
Suns and 4.
No. Yeah, I feel like the broadcast. I feel like the broadcast don't want to
end.
Yeah, don't